So my streaming stopped, right? So I don't know why it did that. But yeah, we are currently live, and just for anybody that just bump into this video, there's a video that I did earlier before this. So the issue was the network just interrupted, and the whole streaming went off. So you need to watch back there so to continue with this. So we are currently working on case statements in AL, and relating it to a literal way at which you can represent a case, right? So case is basically a case, right? um, if you look at it in this literal way, you will be able to understand how it works. So now I have the signature as case as this is, right? So I'm just going to give a little bit zoom, so just for those that are streaming with their mobile phone or smaller devices. So just for convenience sakes, um, is this battery low? I think it is. So I need to charge. All right. So basically, case the field you want to test this case condition on, and mind you, this must you know uh, must return the data type. You are checking for the data type at which you are testing. So this data type is basically enum. So when I want to test, I'm testing based on enum values. So I'm saying case type of, then I can now say, okay, if the type is a fixed asset, and I use a column to signify that anything that follows is what I want the system to do. So I can just wrap them between a begin and end. So it means that whatever is within this begin and end would work against this case, right? So I can also have extra case. So I say if the type is item, right? If it is item, same thing, column, right, at the end of it. So because I want to write more than one statement is why I'm using my begin end. If it's just a single statement, I don't need my begin and end. I'll just write it literally as I have spoken, right? So I want to test for these two cases. So I want to say if this is an item, right, I want to get that item, right? But I could do it this way and it works fine, but I like putting a kind of chain operation whereby I am sure that it actually gets it, because if it doesn't, it throws a real-time error which is not really understandable by the user, right? So it's a good practice to do it this way, right? I test it myself and say if item.get the NO, remember that the field we're working with is NO. This is where the value we are actually testing for is coming forth from. So I'm just testing the type because it has a type before this NO, right? So we have type of fixed assets, item, type of service item, and so on and so forth. So I can do this, right? So it means that if it actually did retrieve that particular item, then it should be able to, give me the information of that item. So I can say, right, very, very simple, right? So I'm just telling it, once it has retrieved it, the description of the item, just assign it to this, right? That's basically what I'm doing right here. And the same approach, I'm going to also take it for a fixed asset, but this time around, I'm going to change the variable name to fixed asset. So that's pretty much it, and I'm done with this validation. So I'm just going to go ahead and publish. So that's about it, right? it's not really difficult, like I say, like I do say on the channel with my colleague, with my students. Um, it's not actually hard to create anything. The only hard thing is, the action part, right? So that's basically it. So let me test to see if what I thought I have done is working the way I thought or I'm expecting it to work. So let's do this. So if I say validate, great. Now if I say create item, it did not still create item. So I think I understand why it will not. That's because those fields have no value. So let's just start over again. It's a new document. So I'm just going to go ahead. Mm. Right. I know you want to see what I'm actually doing, but I can't actually give you the front view, right? So, so sorry about that. It is really confidential. So let's say, okay, this time around, we are able to create it. Let's just create an Aquafina. Let's create, and let's request for 20 pack. Background music, that's okay. I'll think about that. I will be able to get some background music that is not copyright, um, so that it doesn't look all funky on the channel. Um, yeah, I think this works. So let me see also service item. No, not you, because I have used you so many times. So fix asset also. Fix asset. Scrap. Ah, okay. Truck one. Also one. So send for approval. Approve. Alright. Approved list. I still have a lot to do this night, right? I just pray for strength so I'm able to complete all of this tonight. So just select the windows. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Great. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I think it all works fine now. And let's also create this. Great. So the next thing to do here is to send request for quotation. Thank you. What else? Quote evaluation. Let's transition from there. Let me know what you think. If there's something you want me to work on, so you can just drop a comment below so that we can all see the display in the two screen. I'll be able to show the results right here on the screen, and it doesn't look like one CIA kind of operation. All right. So let's say go with you. Let's say go with you. So let's bring that with control. Yeah. She's great. So okay. Send for approval. How this works now. So that's the still up. Yeah, no pending for you. Okay, no problem. So it's all fine. So I think I would have to leave now. So I need to go and get something to eat so I can continue my night's journey. So I would accommodate if you have any requests that we can work with, like a project, so that it can be very much more interactive than the way it is currently. So just drop a comment below. Let me know what we can work on, right? So I think I'll see you. Let me see which calling. Okay. So I'm just going to give a call back. For the person that just joined back, right? So we're about ending the live, and do drop your request so that I can attend to that. I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. And don't forget to suggest a video.